What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about insurance for our silver and gold, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos. Link will be in the description. And if you want to help support by getting some DYDSS merchandise, we got t-shirts and hoodies, a bunch of gear that has been up for grabs, but we just brought back the Stack and Don't Look Back t-shirt and hoodie, available in both silver and gold depending on your preference, and the brand new DYDSS Maple, which was obviously inspired by the Canadian maple leaf. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. But today I want to answer a subscriber's question. At least I hope that he is a subscriber. Brandon, if you're watching this, make sure you are subscribed. But I was reading through some of the comments on some of my most recent videos, and on one of my previous videos where I answered a different subscriber's question, I mentioned in the video that if anybody has any questions, ask away, and I'd be more than happy to try to answer it in an upcoming video. So the question is coming from Brandon, and the question reads, Mikey, do you think we should get insurance on our gold and silver? So first and foremost, thank you so much for asking the question. I look forward to answering it throughout the course of this video. But as I just said, if anybody watching right now has a question for me that you would like me to answer, I'd be more than happy to dedicate an entire video to you and answering your question. Maybe you're a new stacker and you want to know some facts and information. Maybe you're a long-time stacker and you just want to know my opinion on something, got a hypothetical question, or this or that question. Whatever you want, anything related to prepping or stacking, head on down to the comments and ask away. But now, as for the precious metal insurance, I want to start off by saying I don't think it sounds like a very good idea to get insurance on your precious metals. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. It sounds like a great idea in theory. Who wouldn't want to have insurance on their possessions, especially the possessions that tens of thousands of dollars have been spent on, or converted into, should I say. It does sound good in theory, it does sound like a good idea, and I don't want to sit here and say absolutely not, it's a terrible idea, but there are pros and cons to everything, and in this specific situation, it's leaning more towards the cons than the pros, and it's really one thing that's getting in the way of me saying that it sounds like a good idea, and that is the fact that by getting insurance on something so specific, you're letting a third party become aware of what you have, potentially what goes along with that third party, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth party becoming aware. Now, do I think that some insurance agent is going to break into your house? No. But who knows where they store their information, who knows how they store their information, and who knows what the next big privacy breach is going to be. There's a lot of hackers out there, there's a lot of scammers out there, there's a lot of criminals out there, and if the wrong person gets access to your personal financial information, you tell me, does that sound like a good idea? Now, once again, I don't think that this is a likely scenario. I don't want to sit here and act like the paranoid prepper who thinks you can't tell anybody anything and you got to keep everything in the world a secret and you got to live, all by yourself, in the woods. I'm not going to sit here and say that, you got to be paranoid. The last thing I would ever want to do is push paranoia on people or fearmonger or do anything of that nature. I stay as far away from that as possible, but I try my best to be a realistic and a logical thinker, and realistically and logistically speaking, I don't really think it's all that great of an idea to let companies or agents or corporations know what you have and how much of it that you have. Like, I personally don't think it's that great of an idea. I mean, it's also coming from the perspective of somebody. I don't view it as, you know, a coin collection. I don't view it as a possession per se. I view it as money. I view it as, you know, like at the end of the month, after all my financial responsibilities are taken care of, tuition's paid for, food has already been purchased, everything that I need has been paid for, taken care of. I like to take a good chunk of the cash that's left over and convert it into silver and sometimes gold. That's my money. That's all those coins, rounds, and bars, those are my earnings. I worked hard for that. That's my money. And my money is not his business or her business or your business or their business or anyone's business but my own. Now, I know that I make videos about silver and gold on a regular basis, but I don't tell people how many ounces I'm up to. I don't think that it's all that great of an idea, and I always go back to comparing it to a bank account, even though they are wildly different. If you wouldn't tell people how much cash you have in the bank, why would you tell people how many ounces you have in the safe? I think there are better ways of playing it safe. I think there are better ways of being secure. I think there are better ways of protecting the wealth that you are preserving. For example, an alarm system, a German Shepherd. There are some, we'll call them tools, that are specifically designed and constitutionally protected for home defense. Now, I'm not saying go and get one of those. I'm not saying anything. In fact, YouTube doesn't even like or appreciate when I talk about those things, but I'm pretty sure I made it as obvious as possible. There are plenty of ways of protecting your home. There are plenty of ways of protecting your possessions. And on top of that, if you have your precious metal, if you have your dollars, if you have your, I don't know, expensive watch, anything that you care about that it would break your heart if somebody stole it, I think your safest bet would be to lock them up in potentially multiple safes. If you can afford 2, maybe 3 safes. If not, 1 does the trick just as well as 2 does. But the reason I say multiple is that way you can hide them in different areas of your house. You know, if somebody breaks into one somehow, they think they got everything. Little do they know that that's only half. You know, at the end of the day, I'd rather somebody steal 50% of my money than 100% of my money. Lock it up in a nice, big, heavy, bulky safe. Bolt it down to the ground in a very hidden, discreet section of your house. Lock your doors. Set the alarm. Get yourself a German Shepherd. I personally could never in a million years see myself getting insurance on my gold and my silver. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's a requirement. I don't even think it's appropriate. It's not needed. It doesn't sound like something that I need. I'd rather take care of it myself. There's a reason why I don't keep it in the bank. It's because I don't need bankers and a bunch of people knowing or having access to my money, or where I have it, or how much of it that I have. So why would I tell an insurance agent? If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for weekly videos. Just posted 3 new silver and gold themed vlog style videos, a hidden camera pawn shop integrity test, and the brand new gold stocks video. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. And if you want to help support the channel by getting some DYDSS merchandise, we got t-shirts and hoodies, a bunch of gear that's raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. We just brought back the Stack and Don't Look Back t-shirt and hoodie, available in both silver and gold depending on your preference. And we brought brand new DYDSS maple into the store, which was obviously inspired by the Canadian maple leaf. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. Once again, if you have any questions for me, head on down to the comments and ask away. I'd be more than happy to dedicate an entire video to you and answering your question. But I also want you to head on down to the comments and let me know, what is your answer to the question? Do you think it's necessary? Do you think it's appropriate? Do you think it's anything? What do you think of the idea of getting insurance on your silver and gold? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you just stop smiling. Peace.